Hi, Paul Sackis, Good News Planet. I want to congratulate the U.S. Army Reserve First Lieutenant Amber English. She claimed the Olympic gold medal for skeet shooting in Tokyo. And we have her on the phone. First Lieutenant, hello. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
I'm very excited to get a chance to speak to an Olympian.
Thank you.
Very exciting. And I think you're very happy to be able to speak about being an Olympian because you've tried this before and you weren't as successful as you were this time, right? Tell us a little bit about stick-to-itiveness, I think is the word for you.
It's just having a passion, and you mix it with a little insanity and obsession, and here you go. You get gold medals.
But let me ask a question. Skeet shooting, is that something like you started as a young person?
No, actually, I got a lot later of a start than the normal people in my sport. I shot and was around shooting disciplines when I was young because I had a family that competed. But I actually grew up doing gymnastics and did that through my young teen years. And when I kind of had a come to Jesus moment where I decided I was not going to pursue this in college. So I took a little bit of time off and let my body heal, and it ends up shooting wasn't so painful. So I got into shooting and stuck with it for a long time.
I think we could have used you in gymnastics also. You sure you couldn't sneak in a little? Oh,
no, that would have been terrible. Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, this year, of course, because of so many restrictions and things, how did it go for you over there in Tokyo? I mean, it seems to me like, there's a lot of obstacles to deal with, in addition to, your career in this. How was it for you over there?
Yeah, you know what? It was kind of a crazy moment right before, we were all getting, we had gone through every different kind of plan, and it felt like everything was changing. Even leading up to 2 weeks before the Olympics, there was a new change or a new thing, and we're just like, oh my gosh. But, it was then I just kind of accepted, hey, we don't know what this roller coaster ride is going to be like, but we're prepared for it. So whatever happens, happens. And, once we landed in Japan, it was about a 5-hour process for us to go through downloading all of their tracking apps and COVID testing and stuff like that. And then once we got to the Olympic Village, we were kind of, the first 2 days, you're just kind of settling in and figuring out where you eat and where you sleep and how you get on the bus to go to your range and stuff like that, just very basic things. And then, we just settled in and were able to get it done.
All right. That's fantastic. Tell me a little bit about your involvement with the U.S. Army Reserve. When did that start for you?
Yes, sir. So I, after 2016, where you mentioned earlier, I just came up short from making that Olympic team. I was the alternate. And I really had to take a step back and figure out, is this something I want to give another 4 years to, or can I be done? And I took a little bit of time off and said, I've got some big unfinished business, so we're going to go at it. And I knew I needed to do something different. And so, the Army provided that for me. I went through the U.S. Army Reserve, and there's a bunch of different opportunities within the U.S. Army Reserve. I was able to get on active duty orders through the reserve, and that's where I ended up in Fort Benning, Georgia.
Aha. And what were some of the kinds of outreach that you did there with the reserve?
I've been able to talk and meet with a lot of great people. The reserves is a really awesome opportunity for people that, if you want to further your civilian career and have a different career too in the U.S. Army Reserve, you can do that. They'll teach you a whole bunch of different stuff. And I'm just very fortunate and happy that I was, able to see that through.
What do you think you attribute your perseverance to? Let's say just with the Olympics aspect of yourself. What kept you going to finally now succeed?
I had a goal, and I wanted to see that goal through. And so you have to, whatever it takes to get that goal accomplished, that's what you have to do. And a lot of it is, just being able to look at yourself in the mirror and realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and improve upon them.
So what would that be what you suggest to somebody? Kind of, look right into your own being and then take the next step. I mean, think it through. What you really, really want.
Yeah, I mean, self-reflection is a huge aspect of it. No one likes to talk about the things that they're not good at or whatever, but if there's something you really want to see through, and if you have a passion and a goal and maybe other people don't agree with you, that's fine. You just got to, it's your passion, your life, your timeline, so just do whatever you want to do and see it through.
When my mother was a librarian, she gave me a book called The Power of Positive Thinking. And I tried to stick on this, and I did what I've done in my life. You think the negativity is not a good way to go, is it?
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's that bad self-talk is probably not going to be too conducive for what you're trying to do.
Wow, you're really fantastic, and you have a good. How many people went to Tokyo with you, and were there other skeet shooters?
Yeah, so there were 4 of us that made it, 2 men and 2 women.
Okay.
And we all shot, and the other man, Vincent Hancock, he won a gold. I had a gold, and the 2 younger ones, they were just 1 or 2 out of the final. So we had a very, very good showing. All
right. Okay. Anything else you'd like to tell our audience about the U.S. Army Reserve?
Yeah, so if you follow me on my personal Instagram, @amberenglish, you can keep up with me and what I'm doing the next few years. Also, for the U.S. Army Reserve, if you check out usar.army.mil, you can see all the opportunities available for you. There's tons of them out there.
I think you have broadcasting in you, from what I hear. Also, you're a great spokesperson. Very nice. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us. You take care. Bye bye. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.